Young. Slim Young. I'll see you a bit Slim Young, I see you be the now the ye. So you be the year audience be ye. It's late, but we're still awake now to sing. And I could do watch it from one of the scene and I say, oh, you'll be only more and that's the part, and that's what you're doing. You'll be Nana don't go in the course, Nana. Councillor, so I feel size water. Ohima Duba, thanks for joining us tonight. Ohima say, Councillor, my love. Good evening, wherever you are tonight. Once again, you are live on the Dream Crowd Radio. How's it saying? So you be ya, would you be ye into you be the Nadia ye? So you be ya, would you be and then you raise some the managing stepchildren in marriages. TV soon, no abana for busa. Now could say so new young because I want the same thing. Sell who phone him so be word with tea and way. And call when ye. So when him say maybe do was stepchild, people take care of you are. Come in the year. Managing stepchildren in marriages as a woman. How do you manage it? Your banner warrior or yuma? Wabanoma, and I say, Bernice was stepchild, and I was stepchildren. Kwame was over in the year. I miss you to what? Counselor is your lover, and I'm your baby. And I'm missing and I say. As we do all the time, once again, I have with me here in the studio Counselor Bako Pet. The one and only counselor in Ghana, how's it saying? One, Mr. Lutterodt. And the topic you be breaking, you be can't see any near hour. You be see a boy, a mamma, your manum. Remember the crimes you can't be. So you be the ye. There are stories going on each and every moment of our lifetime. We say, yes, no, be no one shiny baby in a new baby and a baby yama. Okoya could be a hospital now, I run a doctor or now bedding. In your dying bed, the doctor who came around to check on you was your stepchild you maltreated some years ago. What are you going to do? But if you have taken good care of that child in those days, and can you how be an ameboa? Yo, we are moving on. One, Mr. George Lutterodt, Akwaba. Dear no Cosminia. Me, I'm with Mr.
Management down to the last person. It's a Friday at 2nd anniversary. And we are there party near fine. And the animals in there. DJ Lucy very, very good. MCC Jam, one of the boys. The guy was very, very good.
Mama be na see mom.
Yes, my award also. Best listened host, best listing panelist, guest. With the man, so I'm sure
money my pants were away.
Share your page, like your page. Thank you so much. You are doing a good service to mankind. And you see, we are penny, but you are a quenya in the actually. So I say thank you to all of you those who are following the Dinkra Radio. And as usual, you know, when I land in the US, the first place and forever where I always be is here.
In you want near near to say, you know. Ampa.
Or him, I'm waiting on more candy or more can.
Hey, Nana. Only your him out by a come as a move, soon to buy your pet.
Oh, my baby, my musical lyrics.
Or Dada. My Dada, ya check.
Yabba, and the other must say, you may say a boy home on the years. Akai, 13 February. It's my actually it's my first birthday out of my country.
First birthday in America.
I've never stayed out
On your birthday before.
Anytime my birthday is coming, I go back. Unfortunately, this time,
hey,
I've decided to stay for my birthday for the first time here. And I'm using my birthday for an event, which is the Why Married, Why Still Single.
Yes.
Remember day, I mean, this Saturday, the April 13th at
Park Banquet Hall.
4229
Park Avenue.
I mean, it's going to be a wonderful moment and a wonderful time we are all going to share together. We're going to share our experiences. It's going to be, I mean, a lot of people have said that perhaps the sound
but I mean, Casa, someone for Neka, come to support to Macasa,
so besides about saying saying
I same with you, we're
going to make sure that we do expedite service by sharing with all our friends and our loved ones what we know, what we have heard, and what is going to be. I'm going to do a presentation from 9 p.m. 59 p.m. throughout till you drop.
Okay.
I mean, there's going to be music by the same DJ. There's going to be food. I hear a lot of surprises are going to happen.
Yeah, people are planning to bring a lot of food.
I was just told the surprise is going to happen on that day. So, but maybe I will be join us and let's do it together.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. I mean, you know, my presentation is not like a classroom where you come with your husband, come with your boyfriend, come with a guy who has intended to marry you.
Single ones also come.
It's for singles and the married. So if you have been single for a long time, you are even a B1, B2. B1, B2 means...
Is it a visa?
No, it's a baby mama application for marriage.
Born 1, born 2 or not? Okay. B1, B2. Because a B1 visa, any B2 visa. Okay. Yo.
Into the next world. Wow, we do also to any of circles. Wow, what the Nibre, Ewari Christo, Tiamaya Munchia.
Wow, but the copy, wow, dear Nibre, Ewari Christo, Amaya Munchia. Hey, wow, also, oh, yeah, oh, bra, so open count, also bra. Hey, wow, Ukunoso, NT, ye are almost a baby better to ye 2% Nanka, Baya, bra. Gomakase, so who's will be the brewa, what he be as I inquire. A bear man in the pa. Oh, when ya
January and the and I January.
Yeah,
and ye Baba shed the 18th swap Saturday. No, I don't know my baby 40, 38, 35. You know, bank. Our dear name by it. They've still not gotten the marriage. What is the reason?
Yeah,
is it demonic? Is it behavior? Is it that they are not beautiful? Is it that they are not polite? What is it? Every month, I would nine. I'm going to try to be a for the rest of their life. They have decided, say, or the Bema Tom Panta, or now so say, no, friend now, or Pedia, obey one Amanako. The business I mean, now say, one,
but also the no friend now.
If she has a desire for sexual intercourse,
okay,
she has a sex toy, a sex boy that they will call to, satisfy the. When you say car price is sexual. Now, you may decide command you be sending quality fear no more pan you almost a baby and you now or China Ike or China Chip Georgia about next 2 weeks.
Now, I use Ike. Why Ike?
You got idea about it, you wouldn't see a record
because Ike in the sound and I say,
it doesn't mean that you are sexually attractive.
Okay.
So we're going to learn a lot on Saturday. Saturday we're going to learn a
lot
from it.
Okay, so it doesn't mean what?
It doesn't mean sexually attractive.
Oh my goodness.
So Saturday, come Saturday 9 p.m. You have a boy who morning say we teach a lot. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you are in a church, invite your church members. If you are people who are too single and you want to remind them to marry, I said, Mamumbra, Obi Otia, Wadia, who are your contemplated divorce, Manimbra.
Okay.
So we be who say, oh, just of one corner, sorry, or ferry, Manimbra. So what is going to happen is that it's going to be a platform for all of us to learn and to spread. And this is the first show. The second show will come in May. Nyamimaya Hunkwai Ansana. Ako back to Ghana,
Enti, we are telling our listeners not to stay home on Saturday.
At all. Sana you buy.
Gate fee free. Let's come and let's discuss it. And
one about Betty say new foundation yesterday, which is called the Lutterodt diabetic and other health related issues.
Right.
Foundation.
Yep.
The video common asthma. diabetes idea ehuru ankrofo Ghana
bebrebe
na ohia no so eno amhwakula bi show on ni nyan ketwa omo chat ade ansa no muku
oh yeah me hu sa you know yeah
yeah be nyina ye boa enti me fa fide so aka so bi a wa atade bi a wo ba bi a sha umpe bi o le boa
men to ntuni fabra
boa ni nyina ye be boa ni nyina no ayen container to Ghana kwa donation ansa na maba December say ye boa ye wo ye wo mpem
obi pe
we be ma we oba o mpala atade o ku atade men suro so bi ji wa atade o be to guide because since my dem nam no obi adu ifa wo atade nya hwe me na be ji akọ and you don't worry
but you crank Saturday crank what the back fabra ke beji
fabra I be ji ni na because in na year start shipment na so na Ghana and yet the selekasi e ma monya so won so awo glucometer what about me from the beginning
glucometer is very important
yeah diabetes club near say ebo am say and this Saturday nyama be do why be
in your America but say will it be live on the Dinkra radio we shall see
it will be live
your
on
program
Facebook, definitely
live on Facebook and
like the way you had the party
yes
our DJ our CEO is listening
in America thanks for joining us in your Kwesi Asante J brother you too can't thanks for joining me tonight and is it Joshua? But your father, you let me see. I'll try and get the name right before. And before then, the new way, but you start with the program we have for you tonight. In another 9924 or see a babe. Na 924 see abeku Matiana, abonnement tete ne mame. Abenuku oye bad pa. Abeku nye kwakra abeku wati me feel macho akamia anajia wanyani abeku minya otiabeya abeku si ekomteno abeku bedi abeya also bedi pona ena mse ubedi apoti oh abeku o papa eji current kakra de obeye no Abandoma abeku yo ye ko enua panyin councilor me say asan na to fo kan abeku abandoma abeku a ne ya briso kotwe guarantee die na wo pese ma me fo ne ye fa abandoma
In the first place, when we want to discuss a stepchild, anytime you hear a stepchild, it means that it is a child that belongs to your spouse. So, sincerely speaking, your spouse's child is not your child. I mean, let's not deceive ourselves. That is why the topic is managing. We are not dealing with. There's a difference between dealing with and managing. I think that the challenge we are having is that we are dealing with our stepchildren instead of managing them. And one of the difficult things on earth that any woman can face is to manage a stepchild of your spouse. But one of the easier things any man can do in a relationship is to manage a stepchild coming from your wife.
Oh, wow.
Very easy. The reason why we are discussing the women is because as a man, it's so easy to manage a child coming from your wife's child, because a man is not a homemaker. A man builds a house, but a woman is a homemaker. And anytime a child is coming from another woman, that child becomes a police for that woman. Do you understand?
Oh, okay. Let's say if the father
brings the child,
into the marriage,
the child will always
fight for the mother
who is not even
personal experience. I will just say it when it gets to that point.
You understand? So the issue is that we are dealing with that syndrome, that mentality of going to live with a stepmom and believing that your stepmom is your mom. Everybody has a role to play. The woman has a role to play. The child has a role to play. It is said in our local adage that you don't carry somebody's child when the child is asleep. When the child wakes up, definitely he will realize that you are not the mother.
Yeah, exactly.
So the guy says, I won't mobi can hear what. You be back any name and that. So one of the things I want to caution mothers, especially mothers who are bringing children into marriage, women do this mistake a lot. They force their current children to see how useless their previous fathers are and want to give them new fathers, thinking that these new fathers are better. Never do so. Only foolish women do that.
But your man, Muntio, let me repeat that part. It's very important. Se ujaya wa riena wa refo fra. Memma obano ehun se bema fo fro na waware no eye chen ukunu na woni ni jaya no.
Thank you. Ebia wan wale umbo. Hit and run. Mumi enu ya wanyu se mu jumani na kam.
Right.
And ya akola nkasa na oba no you unwanted.
Right.
Because say nyinsem bi a ye sha ye ndwen ho no a unwanted pregnancy. Abofre bi a ye wo wa ya plan say ye wo bi a you unwanted. Cause if that be you are still unwanted. Become the president, you are unwanted.
But sometimes, you know, they break through.
You can break through, but you are still unwanted.
Okay.
I said, become the president. You are still unwanted.
Unwanted.
Because yes, you baby. There is before our rebellion. Uko wari obia. Saturday be cheche mu. Obia be wari ni bia no. Ni best position hu hia ema wade ni gina e. The position of anybody you marry. Their position in their family. Whether they are firstborn, secondborn, lastborn, the only son, the only daughter, determines the way the marriage is going.
What if you're in the middle?
That will say whatever position the person is.
Okay.
And one of the dangerous people that you can struggle with in marriage are people who are the reason. No, people who are the reason for the marriage.
Say that again. Can you
people who are the reason for their mother's marriage. So
okay, let me say this. Ebiana, there was pregnancy, then the
father has to go and marry. Based on the pregnancy,
the father has to go and do the
thank you.
Rights.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So once you are the reason for the marriage, there's a way you are treated. Keep that in mind.
Wow.
The same way when you're marrying a firstborn, you have to think twice.
Okay.
And if you're marrying a child who is a stepchild, from a home that the mother has set up,
right,
or from a home that the father has set up, these two particular categories of stepchildren, mine as stepchild is one of the difficulties that anybody can face on it.
Right.
Because if you're going out with a lady and the lady doesn't know she's a stepchild, you can become a victim as a man.
Oh, wow. Going out with a lady
who doesn't know she's a stepchild.
Okay.
Or going out with a guy who is planning to marry
you. I always want to repeat what he said. Because if you are not a free, and you can repeat here, the reason I'm repeating it.
If you're going out with a guy who doesn't know he is a stepchild in the family he belongs to, it's very dangerous.
How can't you know?
Because we bring them into the marriage and we make them believe that
that man is their father.
The man they are living with is their father. They should respect him as a father.
The respect dear should give him to the man as a father.
He's not a father, he's a caretaker.
But yes, so you have to respect that man.
You respect him as a caretaker, not as a father.
But if you see him as a caretaker, the respect will reduce.
No, it will reduce. Why do you have to reduce?
In your caretakers, you just see them as anyhow.
No, it depends on who your caretaker is. My brother, you can have a whole house, a 5-bedroom house. Put a gate man there.
Right.
Give him the bunch of keys. One attempt, he can open all the doors.
Right.
You, the house owner, you can keep trying keys.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's been opening the door for so many years. So
he has the branch. He doesn't own the house, but he's trained himself to understand that I am a caretaker.
I'm in charge of everything in the house.
So when my boss comes, I don't want to disgrace myself. When you say room 7, I know how the key looks like. Even all the keys are the same.
Okay. Okay, I understand that.
So we need to learn to recognize, and the thing is that don't lie to somebody. So I want to bring the mind of all of us who are watching.
That's what the song was saying. So you will be the year now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now, so I'll tell you the process. There's a process by which a stepchild comes. And the process by which they come determines whether they can make the marriage work or collapse the marriage.
Let me give you a perfect story. What you said, right? From my personal experience, you've been like me. My mom and dad separated in 1978, 79. We were very young. Now, we were 5, siblings, right? 4 girls and me and my brother. And yeah, dear quiet stepmother fee. Though we're living in my father's house, we have to go to my stepmother's house to eat every day, and then come back to our house to sleep. And it wasn't easy for us because the treatment we were going through, wasn't pleasant. So what I have to do in my stepmother's house is to lead my siblings, to do a loot, and I say to move because my father was always following us. Wherever you go, that's where he will go. And when China said, "Why are we here?" They only have to do is to take my little brother and sister. Wherever you go, my father will follow us and come there. So my personal experience is the mother, and I say that woman, the caretaker, as you stated, didn't see us as one of hers, right? I remember I said we used to.
You didn't see
us as her own child.
But you are not.
But I know, but at least if you could treat us the way.
Treat you what way?
Listen to this, bro. Let's
you are who you are because of that woman. If you don't take it.
No, my mom did a great job when I was young.
But that woman gave you.
She raised me and said, "Now, because in China, in China, all the maltreatment."
What do you call maltreatment? What do you call maltreatment?
Let me tell you.
Give me 2 examples of the maltreatment the woman gave you.
Okay. When I was living with my mom, right?
Yes.
I knew how to pound fufu at the age of 6, 7, 8.
That's your mother.
My mother.
You were pound fufu 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're Piston mommy from the village.
Okay.
So whenever my senior brothers were doing it, you call me and I'll be doing it with them.
Okay.
So 6, 7, 8. I used to. Hey.
Thank you. That's your biological mother.
My biological mother.
Thank you. So what was the maltreatment at your?
Let me tell you something. Now others, children or men or boys or only about 6, 7 years older than myself. But always, I have to be there to pound the fufu.
Was it maltreatment?
Let me tell you something. But that's
a good treatment.
Because of good mate.
Your mother knew that you find yourself in a situation where
Like
you have
that.
to pound fufu. So he taught you how to pound fufu.
Exactly.
At age 6 and 7, why are you refusing to pound the fufu for you?
I wasn't refusing to pound the fufu, but I just said I'm a young guy.
Who tell you are young?
I'm
6, 7 years you have been taught how to pound fufu.
Yes.
Why do you swerve? Why don't you exhibit the talent of 6, 7 years in your stepmother's house in pounding fufu for her to regret?
I was doing everything. So once in a while, no.
What do you call once in a while? When you know there's cassava in the house, you go and play ball.
No. But say, hey, as a young boy, I go and play ball.
So when you come, you shouldn't eat some.
Why shouldn't I eat some?
Because you didn't pound.
But I go and play that soccer, that ball with his son. But his son will eat and I will eat.
Whose son?
The lady's son.
So you are not his son.
That's what I'm saying. It's more treatment.
It's not more treatment. Where you are coming from, exhibit the training they gave you. Let his son still.
I was doing it.
Let his son continue playing the ball. Leave the son and come and pound the fufu.
Hey, we are good football player.
So then eat the football or come and eat.
But my banana body, especially as a bedroom.
Perfect.
Now maybe they see from now. I have to call somebody in the afternoon, in the evening, at night, come and help me to pound my fufu.
Congratulations. This is no more treatment.
It's a big trend.
It's not. It's no more treatment.
Let me tell you.
Imagine your mother did the same thing to you. Will you be more treatment?
Oh, not really though.
Why?
Because
are they not all women?
Yes.
So why is this woman's own more treatment?
Do you think,
and your mother's own is normal?
Do you think my mom about me senior brother Duane, me na kobo ball bar. Na kobo ball abano. Na wa map you need yes what they could di. Na wo dey ketwa ne dey dey ya bobo dey yes.
I let in everybody see you. Ya ma o crash one ka be kan.
I don't know why my eyes.
Is the
the thing I use, yeah.
What does it? Ya ma o crash one.
Ya mama man, ya mama dey hard me.
Thank you.
Ya mama.
Ya bobo so near say ba.
Ya mama so that was good for me. That ya mama no. My mom had a restaurant just behind the building.
Congratulations.
So I'll just
walk
around the sports stadium, go there and eat fufu and come back and sleep.
You. So your behavior was because you had an alternative.
It wasn't that.
But what?
It wasn't that because look at us boys in the house, right? Let me say in the compound house, about 20 or 16 young boys, and every afternoon you have to go and play soccer between 4 and 6. And sometimes when you go around 5:30, you have to leave and come and do the fufu. The day we come in late, that day we won't eat. My eyes, we won't even eat. I'm telling you,
you need water.
My eyes, you won't even eat, and I have to go through hectic time before I can get something to eat. But her son will be enjoying the best of the food in the house. Meanwhile, my father is giving the money for the food.
Thank you. So who is the mother in the house?
That lady.
If you refuse to recognize the mother in the house, you will eat stones.
It's true.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to teach you where the challenge is. That we, the stepchildren, have a role to play. The mother has a role to play. Keep that in mind. So there are two forms of stepchildren who will enjoy and become better.
Okay.
And no matter what you do, if you stay under the what you call maltreatment of this woman, you'll be the best child in that house.
Oh yes, yes, I became the best child. Listen,
thank you.
And up till now, although that lady is dead, anyway, may so rest in peace. She was using me as a yardstick to measure every child that comes to a house.
Because of the training your mother gave you.
Ike is an excellent boy.
Because of what your mother taught you.
Exactly.
So now watch, everyone listening to me. Train your son or daughter to learn how to live with a stepmother in future. Train them. As you are raising them today, raise them to be able to accommodate and live with step parents in future.
It's very important.
I mean, the same way you need to raise your daughter to have the capacity of becoming a second wife.
Let me, Hilda, Saturday we need you here. We need you at Park Banquet Hall. What do you buy here? So we need you here, Castle, go on.
So when we talk about stepchild, we have defined from the beginning who a stepchild is. And like your story just said, I was asking what a maltreatment is. You could have exhibited that talent that your mother gave you, who can pound fufu at 7.
Boss, I was doing it.
You can't miss one day when you know cassava has been put to fire.
Oh my goodness. As a young boy, very adventurous.
So when you come, eat the cassava like that. You are fortunate. that they did something small for you. They didn't leave the cassava. Yeah,
you say, it's a cassava and no very sad.
Thank you.
No matter what, no. Well, you have to find somebody to help you.
Thank you. Good advice. One more crown, why bonnie?
Hey,
and I would just one more restaurant with dine.
And you have a fetch.
Thank you. And
Scobble, my first couple.
You could do one.
Yeah. But if I go there, man, who did you be able to go back?
Thank you. But mamma, you'll be a call my sister.
No, we'll feed him.
No, he should be feed you.
Why shouldn't he feed
I'm going to explain things to you.
You can't tell me that. For my son, for your son to go and stay on empty stomach.
But why is your son on empty stomach?
Hey, you explain.
Why you on empty stomach?
Because I didn't pound fufu.
Thank you. Because you did something wrong.
Wow. So know what she would do? She will feed me. After feeding me, still go to your father.
That was one of the wrong things your mother did.
That wasn't wrong.
Very wrong. In the first place, why should you break a protocol of not doing what you're supposed to do? Imagine your mother was in Accra, you were in Kumasi.
But Council, let me
say Will you leave Kumasi and come and eat in Accra?
Council, let me say this. I'm saying, you see, if it was only me that had gone to play that ball and come back, that's okay, and come back and meet the food like that, I wouldn't say anything.
You are comparing yourself to the original child of the marriage.
Exactly, because it's my father who's bringing the money for the food.
Is your father cooking the food? Has your father gone to the market before?
My father gives money for us to be fed.
Has the money made? Does the money cook food?
It doesn't though, but
can
the money
your money do like soup?
Yes.
That's why I say any man who finish eating and say thank you Jesus instead of thank you to my wife is a stupid man. Because you think you provide money so money can go to market.
So give thanks to your wife first
before you thank Jesus, thank God, thank your wife. Don't thank Jesus. So you finish eating and then now thank Jesus. No, you are a fool.
Hey, serious.
With no apologies. The first person that must be appreciated when the food is served on your table is your wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Then second, think about thanking God.
Right.
But don't finish it and say thank you, Jesus. No. That's the same thing we're doing here. That's what I'm saying, that when we're talking about managing a stepchild, we want all of us to understand that I said from the beginning, your marriage alone will determine. If you marry a man who is a stepchild, I promise you, Judge Lutterodt, that before your marriage will collapse, that man will provide you a stepchild before you go to
Hey.
Let me repeat. If you marry a man who is a stepchild and has experienced that stepchildren mentality, I promise you that before your marriage collapse, that man will bring you a stepchild in that house.
Okay. I hear you. Go on.
So, have that in mind, that the one you are marrying, I say first, determine where the person is coming from and check what it is. So, if you are pregnant, and due to your pregnancy, a man makes a decision to marry you, remember that the reason for the marriage is the child that is going to be born.
Right.
But remember that the traditions that we all believe in says that when a woman is pregnant, we don't pay a bride price.
That's a tradition.
Yes, and the reason was because...
That is a tradition.
Yes, and let me explain to you the reason. The reason was because pregnancy, during the act of marriage, there are souls that we release. There are spirits and angels that are released. The angels that are released don't crash. They don't meet. They have different assignments. So the angel of naming ceremony doesn't appear when we are doing marriage ceremony.
Okay.
So every pregnant woman has an angel that takes care of the child everywhere you go to. So during the marriage ceremony, because of the child in the womb, the angel will always be around. So if you are exposed that those two angels comes together at the same time, it becomes a difficult thing. That is why when people deliver and they are doing adoring and engagement at the same time, the marriage doesn't stand. They don't understand why. You crash the two spirits.
So which means those who do an engagement in the morning and adoring in the afternoon,
they should see the life of their children. The soul of the child will never stay. You can't do it. In the realms of the spirit, you're confused, so nobody comes to attend the event. So you do it empty. Naming ceremony has a spirit that comes and you need to do it and let it go.
Okay.
Marriage is a different thing. So the same way, if you are pregnant and you lie...
I guess therefore we are learning, I've learned something.
If you are pregnant and you lie,
But it's something common that we do here all the time.
If you are pregnant and you lie and you don't tell anybody, and we perform marriage rites on you, and exactly after marriage rites, you deliver within 5 months. That thing, before they name the child, there is some particular thing that must be done before the child is named. Otherwise, that child will never have a soul staying in him or her.
Wow.
These things are serious spiritual things that we joke with. So when you are pregnant, a man doesn't pay your bride price because we don't use children to determine marriage.
Okay. Nti omo na omo bo ase ansa na we so be worry obeya yefro next month no bo ase a month before
ya say be me be catch your baby say me be say hu say obetuma wo da chinti
ansa na me ho
bo mo dey me sha onyin sansa be ma na ejimi for pa onim nyansa
onsa
with no apologies udu oba on kasa nkire no ina dey me kan say ye mienu ye hiem ne ye mpem agro
Aratete, thanks for joining us tonight. Ne cause me te won catch mama.
You could only say, you mean shame near Pemagura. Yem planning say, Ninsemba.
Okay.
Ninsemba, a unwanted. And the kind, or baby, or can't send way be done. But ordinary tracting. Ike, let's learn 2 things on earth. Never offend the earth. Never offend the earth.
Okay.
If you want to live long on earth, don't offend the earth. Okay. There are 2 things that.
What do you do to offend
it? The life we live on earth, we should be careful. If you promise somebody, make your baby, may you say. Now when do you can correct and didn't correct a money pana? What
offend yourself? Yes.
Yes. The things we go through is not the human being. You am born here, only me born you. Why assassinate born?
Oh,
okay. And then I mean being heaven, me being earth.
Okay.
My life is not about going to heaven.
Yo.
About occupying on earth and affecting earth. And let me
Theresa Body, thanks for joining us. Bernardo Usu, Yadas's Ward, Bernardo Sre, and our Collins in Cancer. Thanks for joining us tonight. Igusu, the one and only counselor is explaining things to us. Pacho, we'll be in Tini and I know what.
The stepchild coming into the marriage, you know, say, na brabo ebe yama obana sumu, a smiley eswa, is determined by how the stepchild came.
Okay.
Yanka se obi mami timi kwa woso. When it jobano
wa ware determine on how the stepchild came.
Yes.
Okay.
Ma ware meire. Yeni aje. Okowo. Waka nchinegu. I had a baby. I lost a woman. Immediately that child becomes a stepchild. Yeah. That process is not the same as like me see sono. Meko University. I'm in Yami O level. And I'm really Gaby. And on Yami. Yes, so say Babu Midi. And Jacqueline. Many titi we have done a doctor. Me done a fitter. Me done a mechanic. Me done a whatever. I feel na Kurana ba. Yako yeni. Ako kasi woba. So watch it here. They are not the same story. I lost my wife during delivery and so I have a stepchild.
Okay, it's different from bringing a stepchild. I
had an unwanted pregnancy. And I have a stepchild. It's not the same.
Okay.
Or baby share me yen now or share me yen sen a hunti or say a no. And I'm your yaw and in wasie a fem
at the way
at the what
my share crana macrana
one brand dimpo at the batono. And Jacorani tro me busu din.
Okay.
That stepchild is a stepchild that is precious with pain.
Say that again.
It's precious with pain.
With pain.
Anytime that woman sees that child,
Makai,
she gets the support of the earth. And let me say it here, any man watching or listening, if you impregnate any woman even mistakenly, because you didn't intend to do so, and as I speak, you have refused to go for the child, let me promise you, you will suffer on earth. Even when you die, your ghost will suffer in the cemetery. You will never be forgiven by the earth. Never. Because there are 2 people you don't offend.
Right.
Don't offend the earth. Don't offend the birth canal of a woman.
Okay.
Simply put, don't offend the earth, don't offend the vagina of a woman. Never do it.
Okay.
Because the birth can oba ayase. You can offend the penis. Nothing will happen to you. But when you offend the vagina, because the penis is not a birth canal.
But that produces the baby.
No, it's not a birth canal.
Okay.
The only time a human being depends on a human being is when a woman takes seed.
Yes.
And when God created the world, he didn't give power to men.
He gave it to women.
He gave it to women. That is why a woman can only get pregnant once in a month. They produce the eggs. So if you offend any woman, that's what I'm saying. That if you have sexual intercourse with a woman, be careful what you say about it. Because that particular place, the vagina of a woman, has a lot of curses. Too many curses. Too many curses that is supported by earth. And women too should learn to know what they are carrying.
Thanks for joining us. Evan, thanks for joining us.
Women should know what they are carrying. Because on the human body, I have no open. Mini open woman.
Right.
But so every woman has an open.
So you can conceive.
Mini open. So every time close.
I hear you.
But women are always open. That is why you don't never ever offend the birth canal of any woman on earth. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't ever do it. So who tell me? Now won't he? Or baby nya bon one be or the tell baby be see and now my brother. No matter how shameful it is, whatever position you find yourself today, if you are a pastor, you are what? I say, go back and let them insult you, let them disgrace you, and carry your child.
Okay.
So that you can give the child the name that the child deserves. Because watch it here. The seed of a man, which is the spermatozoa we are carrying, it's not blood, it's not sperm and blood. It is name.
Okay.
And to me, or baby, I'm mentioning in Sembiano. About friendly din wa hodada, and you feel never to the din.
But you have to give the name to the person.
Thank you. And then you're bad the two din.
And
then you're feeding and money or baby for someone to din. Yeah.
But what about, say, you see, in this country, and I say in Ghana, sometimes the woman will not inform the man what is going on.
Thank you.
No one can start to din.
Yes, you will took money for. You know what you're grateful for.
Minim gophobia. They've not taken their father's name, but the mother gave them names.
Thank you. They will suffer.
And they are not going out with the name of their mother.
They will never make it on earth. Take my word. You will never make it. And you will continue in the curse of your mother because you have offended the earth.
Okay.
Don't offend the earth.
Okay.
I'm explaining to you how stepchildren comes. And every process by which a stepchild comes will determine the way the stepchild is going to behave in the marriage setting.
Right.
Because when it comes to name, don't joke with name. This is why I said, I will say it every time, even when they put gun on me. That the children that Gloria brought into the marriage by cheating, it has happened. Odate must extract and change all the names. And Gloria should be honest to tell the men who impregnated her, name their children. If you love the children, you don't do that to them. Don't make that mistake. Because the Asantini, Ewuba, Yawa Mamra Yema Asantini ba.
Right.
And Kreniwa, Yawa Mamra Yemano. Sir, I beni shedding sing. Na ibeni baba kwa wadi asia. Uko jelista. Ye chira di I before Mamra Yadi ye Emma Yema ba ye be wadi one.
Right.
And imagine, say, I beni shedding sing. Now I'm thank you. And now, mamma, no, we are crany. Now, what trouble friend in credit? And it is a see I buy your papa and 1 year. No. And cry for an engine 1 year, yo. We are using the process of the gas to receive the marriage rights of the daughter we have in the house. But originally, the daughter's soul in her is an ewe soul. So they go to marriage. Hey, look, let me tell you. If your mother collects your bride price, and especially anytime we are doing the presentation in the realms of the spirit, we have what we give to father. We have what we give to mother. Yeah. If your mother collects your father's own, your marriage will never work.
Always there will be problem.
It will never work. You are still not married. Remember, in the realms of the spirit, If your father's family don't give you out in marriage, you are still single.
Oh.
So this stepchildren mentality, my brother, if we don't learn
bless
about...
me, Lord, Mami Wallace, thanks for joining us. Becky Poku, the end of the course of Mami, thanks for joining us.
If you don't know how the stepchildren comes, and you don't know what
near
it means...
Kaimo, you are ginger, Nibi Waha. Ginger, no.
Thank you.
Upa ginger, Nibia to the Abba.
Thank you very much.
$10 split. Just see me, I'll give you some. I have some here. Thank you.
So learn this process that we want to establish the way stepchildren comes. That is all I'm making all this noise. Because there are so many stepchildren in the system. And some stepchildren, because the mothers, they don't want to move ahead in life, they have hung on to their stepchildren for more than 10 years. For more than 15 years. And they're still single. You know, you're not wise. You're not wise. The fact that...
No, say that again. I didn't get you. The mothers are holding on to their stepchildren and they are still single.
They are holding on to their children because they will become steps somewhere.
Oh,
and that has made them single till today.
Which means they are in the marriage. The marriage is not working.
Thank you. No. Obi share the nyensen. Oma aware. And on na wo baako. Obi aware no no mienu a. E me ya. Jisen nkwala ne ntafo. Na nkwala ne ntafo de. Na bema baako.
Wo baako.
E sha nyensen mienu pa.
No one worry.
E me ya sa me hu sa na trans ma ye bu kwase sa. Enya kasa ketwa ye beka se bema show.
So won so say Jamaican man to the Amenko Jimra.
Are you baby making machine?
Hey. That's what some women want.
Any woman who thinks that she's a baby making machine, so she wants to go and make baby and come, she's a stupid woman.
What?
With no apologies. Because, look, I do delivery.
Right.
And let me tell you, Ike, what women go through to have a child.
I've seen it.
Any man that you put a woman in a family way, if she aborts the child, the two of you walk freely and go. If she goes through the process of delivering a child, be careful.
What about C-section?
That is worse. You see that people think that, oh, when you go for C-sections,
you don't explain the pain in marriage, in delivery.
They don't know what it means.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one of the things you don't know.
I know.
As a reproductive health person, I keep telling people that any woman who constantly have C-section, I mean, it's a whole topic one day. I will come out for the journals for people to see that. The Caesar that we do, the CS, which is Caesar operation that the mother died, we were able to receive Caesar, and Caesar became the great man. That is why CS came. CS came because of Caesar.
Right.
Because the mother was not okay, they took the baby and the baby became great, so that's why we do CS. Now people even opt for CS by themselves. I'm saying that if God created you, that you will go through that process. And any woman whose vagina has not gone through that process and you've delivered children, you know the challenge you're having down there.
Right.
But I'm saying that a man, you know my fear? Somebody's daughter comes to me as a wife. She came with a nice tummy.
Right.
All of a sudden, because of me, she has a cut on her tummy.
Yeah.
I fear that curse because of it.
Yeah.
I fear it. Look, I see women who have a clumsy, after delivery. I saw this doctor in my office, so pretty, everybody saw her after marriage. After delivery now, she has twitched. Wachia.
But I don't think it's the man's fault.
You see, we don't want to use the word fault. But obia wanya she nyinsenti wafa so ya mema na no achia se sia onyese no tie biom. You see women today who has nice belly, all of a sudden because of expansion of pregnancy, they have stretch marks after delivery, and men can look at them on bed and say, I say, be careful you don't offend the birth canal. Be careful.
Counselor, listen, this is be
careful.
Be
careful.
Okay. So please, if you've been saying it, just be careful. Anui. And
who are no? Obra fem. And sorry be any Bible mukra bon for sign. Some churches that don't know their left from the right, they even discipline when they get pregnant because of their dogma.
Yep.
And to share the yin sign, when you are sorry then, won't you want a sign?
Asem.
Oba sorry. The painful thing is or the black chair. So Assemblies of God were black chair. And the Pentacles were black chair.
When Assembly your court.
Assembly your court.
Assembly your court. Come
on, black chair.
Make come on for comments, Kakra.
Yeah, go ahead.
What if this is from OG? What if the dad died before delivery and the mom gives the name to the child?
Unfortunately for us, let me answer that question quickly as we come. I mean, we've not even started. I'm just establishing who a stepchild is. Remember,
you do one now.
Who said you're seeing pony and we are?
Okay, there are so many questions you have to answer.
I question no beside. Say Obama shall yin say, "Tie the kind." Me tie. Ike, me sure baby yin say. Me ni who kwan say me call bani busu fie. I go catch say my sure bani yin say. Eh, no me. It's a curse.
Also, born the busu form here.
Anytime a woman takes seed. She has to recognize the change and tell the family, and the family must go and ask. You go bisa nyinseng.
Okay.
Tio, me see you go bisa nyinseng. And at the bia you do akwala bia when you beka go bisa nyinseng. You do ebusefie ho akwala ne move wo abniyam. Hwe, e yesusu made. Mary nyame ye. Ah, ko say Elizabeth. Yes you do ho no.
Yes.
Don't joke with pregnancy.
Yes.
Bema sha onyi se ne no ko bema ni fie.
Nana esi edu da ko bema tintin gram no say fantastic question.
Bema sha onyi se. Na ye no ko bema ni busu fie. Ni go bisa ni nsen no. Na bema ni se enyo no a. Bema bia me ka kire o. O baby
na bia na enyo no so a.
Tie, wo se enya wo. Na no kure se enya wo.
You are going, you okay.
Na obu fie ho kwa. O wato.
Okay.
Na say ye wo. And this side send the baby to feel. I say, Obi Shaw Yinsen, me catch of the say, Yinsen, I shall unsu, unso de go, and yin so a ding. And I could do it, a bush or domino, who shall back, who shall Yinsen Kania, or your bema you would near the man, or your bar. And the Bible see, before you were a clot of blood in your mother's womb, I knew you, and I had a name for you. And to share, Tamabe Benjamin Craig Benino, Nidin Crantinia, man, to move to me and Cassa, because there was a name waiting.
Yeah.
So don't joke with pregnancy. Once you leave the pregnancy to grow, you be beside Yinsena. Me say boni bia wa ye usuru kura na wan kan. Once the child enters the family house, enti man mun tie me. O baby abese osun ade asun ye we.
Okay, man.
Uni baby.
E man dey mun tie o.
Uni baby twin Bo ho modern say, ubani beba ni busu afie. Enye baby o ne ne yiri ne ne mbate. If you say, akiti we o sha Yinsen. Now we call the whole few catch and we Jimmy for. And if your wife receive anybody with pregnancy, the pregnancy must not be announced to a man's marital home. It must be announced to a man's family home. And say Oji bisa say in the first place, every woman knows the father of the child that they are carrying.
Right.
Every woman knows. So the mother must make sure say okwa woso na owo na bema no share onyin say wu a mabusue ni mu say George Lutterodt na share menyin say
George wu
mewu a eno nche say ye ntuntu abofra ni din so no woman has an excuse to give a particular name of herself
exactly
to any child. No woman has an excuse. You cannot justify it. It cannot be justified.
It's a pastor the one who so yes sir.
No, who's only then?
So, Obama to dinner and no call baby. Any OGSA, very educative submission, very educative submission. Bless you, controversial power. And so say ha. And no, evidence, you know. And now George Benson, thanks for joining us. But your question.
And it's your say. Whatever process occurred during your birth, it doesn't justify that any woman can name the child.
Okay.
If you are working and a bastard impregnates you, and you know acquire number hit and run, one night stand, or share me say a call night club, no name die, and you send it by, and to me baby about friendly finty, minim dear metono. Don't worry about yourself. Those things, I don't believe it. If you trace, you know. Ike, me tia says here. Nyami I don't know me sanko Ghana. Me ko adoring. Baku 38. Baku 34. Baku 52.
But you tia.
I feel no more papa fie.
Evan is say, Evan anochi or say, What if the family and the father does not want anything to do with the child?
There is no family that will never want anything to do with the child. It is not true and can never be true.
Okay.
So even if that is it, we are educating them through the guy we do from today. That there is a curse that you don't do to offend the earth.
Okay.
And especially the birth canal of a woman. So women too should be careful. That because God gave them the power to deliver, anytime you are not ready to have a child or to get pregnant, don't have sexual intercourse unprotected. That's the first thing.
Okay, unprotected. You can have it, but protect yourself.
Because I can't tell you don't have it.
Okay.
I didn't frefrel.
See you soon.
And you call Nakori. But men we fa kwasiaba embefie.
Okay.
And but you phone Jimmy, you must say, Bama show you say no one that they can bobu kwasia. Wabu abusuan kwasia.
Okay.
Wa show kwasia nyensen. Onu ba wo kwasia ba. Ebusuan no twen no age ni kwasia bu nsa so ye na adwen se obewale wa. Etitie. So Bama nyana nso ba wale ntimi nyine kwasia bu.
Okay.
So the some families been saying almost start to say Bama show nyensa na age ni kwasia bu. Yenye sa. Bema tira me sure say or bema nko kase manye mo ba. Oti fie na bema kase me na manye mo ba na is wrong.
Okay, so
ye ko bisa nyensen. Na ko bisa nyensen wie a na mo ja mo nkra mo butumi fu. Mutumi ko yan tokwa ni nyina hu hia.
right.
Obaba ka say George na hya me nyensen na nko busia fie. Ye ba ya nkra ne bone. Ye ba ba nie ne ho adane. Ye bisa ne say de ne ba no obo ba bema ni din. Enti ye ba se ka say mo ba bema na be hye ba ne nyensen. Na yeso yo obusuan mamre enti ebeyi masutire yo obusuan fo edamase ye ba be ma no ye ne be kasa ne ye be fie ne ye be kam sa na tie.
That's the procedure.
So the next thing is that the man's family
will come to the house.
Even if the girl's family came to insult you, whatever they did, you are supposed to go back
and accept it or deny it.
Your right to deny or to accept doesn't happen in your house.
No,
it happens in the girl's house.
But sometimes we do feel
because I'm afraid you go university. When you O level, or you A level, we are in the resources by ya wapas ya and no share anything. Me papa trying to warn and say, when you are baby, who school area ya no bad in said. So when you this sounds so called another area unprotected.
I didn't know pay.
Men case men yet. It's not me to me ton condom.
Listen,
I said it today.
Something funny. Last weekend, I did a program in a house. Oh, frankly, there's condom on the table. Free condom.
Condom be a free touch.
Manto, it's a table.
Somebody has paid for it, so there's nothing called free condom.
Okay.
I'm just saying, no one should allow any man to use free condom.
In that building, no, it's by the security desk, no. Big bowl and you go near strong.
Thank you. Somebody has paid for it and you use it.
Okay. And it's there for each and every person who goes in there who wants to can take.
Perfect.
Wow.
Me always say that I regret when I come to America because anytime I'm traveling, my wife gives me condom and bag, and I go back with it, and I feel so bad. Say every time I go back, the condom
because you don't use it.
But I will not stop receiving it.
Yes.
Because I don't know when I'll have the opportunity.
The temptation will come.
It's not temptation. My own is lack of opportunity.
Okay, opportunity.
It's not temptation.
Opportunity.
It's lack of opportunity.
Okay.
That's it. So, but what I'm saying is that the opportunity to get pregnant is there. So, when we are looking for stepchildren in marriage,
okay,
I've told you the process. My wife died before the child was born.
Okay.
Now, the other person is that somebody impregnated me.
Okay.
Receive the child is one. And ni papa na ehwe no. Na so oteme ho.
Okay.
Ni papa na nje no. Enti me ma me papa. Ena tu ni din. Ena ohwe no. Enti o me ba. Na se e frɛ no Inshira ba Adom.
Inshira ba Adom. Which means the name doesn't come from the man.
There's no sign that shows that like grandpapa.
Okay.
So such a child coming from the woman's side into marriage will forever be secured in the marriage. I repeat myself.
Okay.
Every child that is brought to marriage by a woman will always be secured in the marriage.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Because their mother is
there.
in the marriage. Thank you.
The mother of the woman is there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Every child that is brought...
And I think they will enjoy most.
Well, do you know what they enjoy? Because the woman believes that this child's father is not here. Your father is here. So I have to make sure that this child I have brought here will not become useless. And now look at one of the foolish things women do. And I say foolish because with no apologies. I always say when I say things, I say it the way I want to say it. The reason is that some women too have collected some children and they want to prove a point to their fathers and their family. Meshana man ebu sofo hu say. Meshano. Who Jimmy for? And kanka ebusiana to our friend in. Don't make the mistake of your life. Say obeji obi baba wari ase. No ma hukum out of friend in.
Hello, Odin Crabas. What they can say? Bema tinti kran ba ko pe. What you say obi enim, cause Bema be ti o.
I want to say
Actually, yenti yam go so bom mobile.
Very good advance. So don't the common sense if you have then.
Aha, Bema should be yin say na. Can I make you true bia?
Oh, yin say there. Say Bema be council ni musa wade.
Me too.
Say oba bia ka kire Bema say Wasijo, me ho adane. Na Bema no I doubt I say odun say get no jitum say I say no nkwa no but get another catch say on nene na nyem. E no me ka ye no. Do wa fa bufu aishia no so ke wa me be say wo wi a ye nye DNA e no so e say.
Bema na ejimi for.
Oh.
What did I?
Bema na ejimi for.
It's a woman Jimmy for.
Obana and the dano, the Edika, why and what dear? Debbie. Me are normal, 1 year and 1 year.
Oh,
one and that.
Well, because we are not with the
1 year and 1 year, only that. And I would you to say, Obana and the and young Kwana and that, and joining my young Kwana sharing in, is that not it?
I just know it's still out or doubt to say.
No, I'm saying that your doubt is coming because you believe so. Obana and the and young Kwana and that, and I just are.
Yes.
So, who believe who pass at the end and young Kwana you soon? Why did you enter unprotected in the first place?
What your father said, and no unprotected now.
So, no, hold on.
It insults in our organ, that's it.
Let me in the first place. In the first place, me. When your baby shisha ho, now wouldn't you say, Obana and shisha ho, and young Kwana and that. Na wakonyima ba now so doubt say Jinsen now share. In the first place, no, why do you have to doubt? If you know you are not the only person having sexual intercourse unprotected with this girl, then protect yourself, then you can say nyame here. But once I worry I wouldn't so before from you Jinsen ba ye din naje.
Your dance way.
Ye din naje. Baby I know me and was say o catch your bass with the magic. Now who am go DNA? We Jimmy for because paternity test na ye maternity test. Which means if you even doubt in your heart,
so the child is not yours.
But the woman has come to tell you that you've impregnated me, respect that birth canal. Once she says it's you, receive it. You are having the opportunity today to have DNA that was not made for wives and husbands. It was made for soldiers who goes to soldier and die from 1986. That's why DNA was made scientifically. It was not meant for married people.
I know.
But you've gotten the opportunity today. So once you've gotten the opportunity, you have the right to do the DNA as a father, even without the knowledge of the woman, to ascertain your doubt.
Okay, so don't
tell the woman, because if you tell the woman, what if you tell the woman, say, you be DNA, like what Asamoah foolishly did, and finally you find out that the children are yours. What will you do to compensate the woman? Are you a fool?
Oh, table no our chisono, me matana ho, and sama okay, baby ababa pay. Oh, Ashefem, oh, good news. Sadi we see. Sabi baye, and then I'm okay, I'm not no, a quick chain of Boba, and I'm sort of miss up a pay them in your personal. Edipano, the Nichi abayo at home. The Nichi at home, but the Nachi Mono. Who is I say, and you're non qua, you know, not you, but the brow get the back handles, never shall the course, nipa no ɔbɛhɛ no na ɔwo wie a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔgye tom sɛ abɔfra no ɛyɛ ne ba nti kaa no woyɛ no gaade de so na agaade nyɛ ɔhwɛ no ɔkɔmane ne sika ɔde kɔ maternity ne adeade no ahoa akɔfo nso ɔwoyɛ ɔwoyɛ abusua kyɛ so kɔyɛ deɛ nom kɔyɛ a ɔmokɔ baabi nkɔ 4 times to prove that finally ɛnyɛ ɔne ne dea
nti deɛ ɔka ne sɛ don't tell the lady so obey DNA on your own wisdom. No, you see, I don't know here.
Then your my son. Yeah, baby, you free no. I dear said DNA no. Yeah, no, young fat auntie.
Okay.
Young fat auntie, you know. And I will car. And you'll be actually said, one fool, Buamano. Then your tickle had out the you know. Wouldn't even not buying. It is what the shower. The young one.
It's too wrong. Me see. Oba winning that nyima. Don't deny and don't underestimate that statement. We should learn, men.
What's that trouble? Okay.
Or baby, it's after so 2 pounds walk from Yemi as well. But different.
Okay. No, what can I say? Bema with him, what can I say? On Casa DNA in you, but don't inform the woman. They say, oh, we are what we DNA for a crown. All that he's saying is, you can. They are probably won't change.
Jamaican is simple. Never doubt any time a woman tells you have impregnated me. I see. Never offend the earth. Never offend the birth canal. Is the biggest curse on earth. Now, make us say, what if after 4 times now, now, but Franny, what they are that one to what will you do?
I don't say another one say, Obebia. Or the Burma Bewo now, or no better about Friday Indiano, about Friday near a case. Well, what's a watching? A watching and a watcher. If you beside cassette, baby, you're free no. What's a simple so we a Christonia, a decar catcher say. And I'm more you to and yet when I'm there. Yeah, they were 241 from the one watching him, they also be sound. Watching him, no. How would you know? Yes, it will be sound. How far? Obia, Wabas, as you see, your fashion tribute said there's no case here. After I bought the said you're the one that door the call. The way your mommy.
We are sure. We are sure.
What is the case? No, what is the case? Baby, no, no, tea. No, Debbie, who go straight. Miss Tea said, Uncle. How do you find baby? What, Debbie? Baby, I can't one who see a in the area. Who see there's no case, sir? What is a case?
I know me.
Now then, I don't know me about.
What do you know? I didn't know me about the
and then me, my deal. When I watch that, I've been jabbing the account. Then I didn't know me about. The way your baby, and I wouldn't bear maybe after if I said, bear money when you say, I may be crowd when you say, no kind. I want the bag to show down in the womb. And then, or what the abdom, when you make a crowd, you're waiting me, no one, Madame Trouble Friday.
Your can he say? Your can he say? Your can he say?
That's what they can say. Thank you. What did your father, Papa, and Manico School, Papa, at the Papa, at the Papa, the what the morning, which are the dignity. You see, you put to fear. It would become the brave fear. Fear, and
But let me ask you something. Do you believe in the Bible?
Not even Bible.
Give me one example.
Bible put your Bible.
Do you believe in the Bible?
American tradition. Now Bible dear God.
No, the question is yes or no. I need there be and one year
I believe in the Bible.
Yes or no? Near queer, what can no every jai? Yes, every jai near queer. What can no? I know where you're coming from. Uji Moon Semdi, and now Judy say it's a book that was written by.
Why the children papa? Who determines what is good in the Bible?
The end upon the ebony. The end upon the ebony. Obiati Metiasie. Utiemi. No, your Kruma cramp no. Yawamra the Yejuma. So do you believe and I say do you abide and I say do you follow the constitution?
He's not a free thinker in America.
America
thinks for him.
Exactly, because America is ready.
So he cannot tell me he's a free thinker in America. So America is thinking for you. So you are not a free thinker. So you are not a free thinker. Never tell anybody you are a free thinker. America is thinking for you. May say America is thinking for you. Will you ever pass?
No. We a free thinker.
He's not.
Because free thinker,
he's not a free thinker, and he can never be a free thinker. America is thinking for him. He's not a free thinker. He can never be a free thinker till he dies. He can never be a free thinker.
Yeah, because if you think freely, you have to do what you want to do.
When he even takes the Bible, he picks up what suits him.
Right.
So it doesn't make him a free thinker. He's not.
That's what he said.
He's not a free thinker. He can never be a free thinker. I challenge him. He can never be.
Yo. And see, any so afraid.
So you see.
Yati.
Because Romo had no money. Single parents. They only have no see a papa and yatra.
Mami Casamucho, a crumwa, tea. Excuse me, about crumwa. Okay. When you say, Okoya passport, I'm out about crumwa. No bound Kwaka Panenkanwa, Yanyamano.
Okay.
Onim.
So, British, so, but so about 2 coin. Over so about 2 coin. Not the American passport. To coin. Not part you want to say, Papa and Saya. Yaman.
There will be something on a good question. Their father said, maybe more about Kuma and Koyako. It is I want to copa. Let's see, bring out the Friday Papa. Well, I'm only crying on the hustle. I don't just have to let you go, Kuma.
Oh, there be no, young men cancer, men cancer passport. Men cancer, oh, yes, yo, on say, oh, dear, you can't see a carry go so deep into the.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Thanks for the
contribution. Go and read the law that propagated child support in America.
Yo, Mati.
In the first place, men can say, or children are there. Nanajin or children, all that he said, he's repeating what I said, but he's refusing to accept the truth. Go and check the law that promulgated child support in the States and the UK. Go and check it. UK just changed the reason why a woman cannot have right of a child until they prove who the man is. And formerly people can just go and write anybody's name. Right now, when you write anybody's name, they need even paternity proof.
Wow.
It's happening now. So, steady, maybe I say, yes, you are there. Adia yen dream say enye wo bibi memu no. And na brofo ni modify their minds this year.
And the DH.
And we only 3 free thinker. Ogru ni fie no nya parka. Or shifu esa. Or you free thinker I don't know fancy fire hydrant. Or you free thinker on just fire hydrant because a free thinker. So he's not. I say he can never be a free thinker out of America Anywhere he goes, even in Ghana, he can be a free thinker. So nobody's a free thinker because you didn't come on earth by yourself alone. The best we can say, some mentality na obanyum enyame na meshaw uwi amiko adie ni no. Be maybe o kasa bia no say agimi for. And o kasa no me ni wa oni de friend no me. Anytime you miss a blessing, you invoke curse. Na me go so come repeating. Never offend the earth and never offend a birth canal. Never offend these two places. Offend any other thing. But these two places, the earth is a birth canal and a woman is a birth canal. Assassin wo obo wiase no kasa kire asase. Let the earth grow vegetation. Obo Adam or say tilt the earth. Adam move finu. Or catch and say the ground will suffer for. Never joke with the earth. Yes, you are. So you see who say baby about free feedback no be step no. It's one of the most essential things. And I'm Mackenzie who say oba kura kwada bi no de ne konyins or de ne kwa wade ase a de di kan no. About friend any
with me be na.
Say once I told you anyhow. Maybe it's about this kind of.
Yeah, today. Ma to me sha se wa ha. Me sha se wa ha.
Maybe it's about the why.
Me tu ya kan ba jo.
Maybe I back when to be this kind of why.
Me carry. But to so.
Tio. And yen drink and akwala oba wade mu obey stepchild.
Ooh.
You have now.
Okay. What to so?
About friend oba wade mu obey stepchild. Let's determine where the child is coming from. Because the stepchild is a child coming from your spouse. So it can be a child coming from the man.
Take your time. The ginger. Ooh.
I carry idea.
Maria idea. Wow. Very strong.
Before we finish, this is what happened to you. It does a lot of things in your body.
Okay.
It's just
go ahead.
Ginger chips. And this ginger and honey. Big
ginger chips. Ginger and honey.
120 degrees.
What are natural.
Yes. And this is Ghanaian ginger. It's not your own. We're peppermint. We're ginger. Peppermint. So we are trying to establish the fact that the way the stepchild will come will determine what will happen in the house. So I've told you the process. A man will have a stepchild. Maybe he got married, the wife went to delivery, the wife died, so he has a stepchild now.
Right.
A man can also be having a stepchild because he got married to a woman and the marriage didn't work. So they divorced, so he has a stepchild. A man can also have a stepchild based on his illicit relationship whilst he was not married. So he has a stepchild.
Right.
Now, the process by which a man gets a stepchild and the process by which a woman gets a stepchild will determine the way the stepchildren will live in any marital home.
Okay.
Mean you can't say me chiro. And to go by, abaye bi be ware abrantie bi. Na be ware no na abrantie no ba abofra ne 6 months.
Okay. Wow.
Ni yiri ne kwa awo so. Ana fufu anje ata no wuye. Enti o kan chiri guye no. Be ba ne tena sa. And later I see on ware. Enti aba ne ba na ne nam ho no. Na abofra no e di 6 months. No, 1 year 6 months, sorry. So wu ye no. Di kunu yiri wu ye no. Oye okunu wie 1 year no. And abaye ba na brabo. Na abofra ne ye oba. Enti abaye betena wade hu no so be wo ba ho. Enti the mother-in-law no obefie ho abesra ne ba beba. Odu ho no na ne ba no de ne yiri ni wu ye no. Ne ba kane that the first daughter came.
Okay.
Now the stepmother ni jina window no. The stepmother was standing in their kitchen window.
Okay.
And saw that the stepdaughter has rushed to the mother, the grandmother, to embrace.
Okay.
Odu ono say, hey, na when you say o mama sa. Wow. Oh, what my kai o mama.
Oh. But the child didn't know her mother or his mother.
The stepmother got so offended. Rushed straight to the husband in the room. Mimpedi o mama ye no. E ba ne se na mama be ka che akora ne se wa kai ne mama. Mimi se akora ne nya me ba on seme. Ade no se akora na dwen. Now, and everybody blamed the mother-in-law. And I went and I said, are we fools in this meeting? I asked them, what wrong has the mother-in-law done? Is the girl not growing like The late mother. Madam, are you the mother of this child? Why are you people so offended? All the pastors are offended and they want the mother-in-law to retract and apologize. Look, we don't know, and God should forgive us. I got so passionate because I got passionate to diffuse the curse that is about to happen.
Right.
Because send the mother-in-law like say me sorry pa. Then no why ni baba na obeto no awade ase no. Or send mami awewu.
So she has every right.
She's right. So why are you offended as a stepmother?
Maybe because the child was 6 months.
Thank you. 1 year, 6 months, and you have made a child to believe that you are man.
You see,
I started this statement by saying, "Say, awo mobi kenye wo yenfo obi ba eni na ni monda eda ne tetia obe hwehwe de mame."
Yeah.
Ike, something happened about 3 months ago. Gabia wenyi 28 years here engagement. Oh, pia bano yane ne be kire no. Ne anti ba ko otie nim ho. Again the pia ye bam no no so. Yanfo awo he. Yanfo awo he o obehwe ne ba bayi. O ma kai no or started na then na ye. So the girl had yanfo awo he. So from there her mood changed because she said that was the second time she heard that statement. Not she said, "Mami no ni natna." You see any mami no. Any mami. And the auntie na be na baby say, "Ni mami no wo he." She said na the bana be se no. That was when the girl started expedition to look for who is my mother. Hey, you see then why sir? You're ungrateful. Who you boni aye? What are we doing to ourselves? What are we doing to ourselves?
As early as you can think, you are natural.
Na make us say, ye pain say, ye snade, but make us say, ye mistakes be bria, yan correcting ye in Jahoma swan.
Right.
Bema, we show bad news and can say, "Oh, I made DNA approval. We had me for. I will not retract it because me be so." Asamwajan ne mia be man ka say ye die na me ka say men koye enyem na me share yiri nyin say o but me ka say men koye with the reason say it is better for you
to do it secretly
and when you go
and it's yours, you are quiet, nobody knows about it.
Now that you have made it public and you went
and
oh Jesus, what will you do to the woman? You have offended the earth and offended the birth canal. Not the woman with the birth canal.
So compensation. So
watch as Amajan. Ever since this thing happened, check him. Don't joke. Because don't joke. What's it? And man we are meeting. Nyanko pompo we are so more mau. Bearman they pay any boba until she send on your babetra.
With your common man idea.
No one come on. She obaye year yen ye hutoyen.
It's true.
When women are stable properly, it is men that will have a peace of mind. So waba wadiase or the abofrebe ba wadiase. The di kind bisa say abofra na yire di ba wadiase no. Adwin ben ne tai chire. Abofra ne papa no nim na. We are not coming to the topic. When a stepchild is brought by your wife, what is the relationship between the child and the father? That's the first question. So if you are a woman listening to me and you want to marry and go into any marriage with your child, first and foremost, establish strong paternity relationship with your child's father and the child, not you with the father.
With your child's father and the child. Which means, in the presence of the stepfather and the grandparent, there should be that relationship with it.
If you are a man that you are marrying a woman who doesn't know who impregnated her and the child has no relationship with the father, never marry her. To be a burden in the house.
Okay, yeah.
Respect.
That gives her the chance
Look,
to compare to.
Every woman, if today I decide to marry any woman, her children are not my liability. They will never be.
But your assets.
They are not. They are not my liability. To even think of them becoming an asset to me. Never. I won't do it.
But so you won't take care of them?
It's not a must, it's a choice.
But you are with the mother.
I mean, with the mother, and the mother is my wife. I'll do everything.
Love me, love my dog.
I mean, the dogs she had was bought by her, not by me.
But if you love me, you love.
She's not going to introduce the dog to like me.
But if you love me, you love anything around me.
And I'm saying, when I love you, I love your dog. Your dog doesn't love me because the dog doesn't know me. I'm not going to learn to live with your dog.
I understand that.
Do you understand? Do you know what I'm saying?
I understand. Papa.
So you bought a dog.
Mm-hmm.
You are living with a dog.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come home and you call him, Percy, when he sees me,
whoa, whoa. So he has to learn.
So I love you. Do I love your dog? Your dog doesn't know me.
But eventually the dog will know you.
It's not eventual. Some dogs will not know you for the rest of your life.
Oh, they will definitely.
No, they will not know.
If you start feeding them, give them food.
No. You see, when I start feeding them, there are times dogs will get closer to them to feed them because they don't know you. They think you want to poison them. And these are stepchildren. So love me, love my dog can never be used in marital status. That statement, I've debunked it several years and I'll keep on standing against it that if you are marrying any woman with excess baggage, we have to learn how to manage the excess baggage. So any woman watching, listening, if you have a child you want to marry, establish the fact that you are not the one taking care of the child first before you make a decision to marry.
Say that again.
Establish the fact that you are not the one taking care of the child before you make a decision to marry.
So who's taking care of the child?
Let us know that this child is being supported by the father.
Well, there's no father supporting the child.
Oh my God, why should a child be born without not having?
But there are so many children here that the fathers are not, or the mothers.
Because the mothers have refused to let the father and their family take care of that child. Look, so, any woman listening to me, if a man impregnates you, and you know I am the one who did it, when I'm refusing, use everything on earth to make me responsible so that the child will become proper in future.
Okay.
Look, the things we do, we don't do for ourselves. Because of the sake of the child.
Right.
The father's blessing cannot be gotten from anywhere except from the father.
Exactly.
Ike, let me tell you, if your husband never had relationship with the father, I promise you, any woman, if you are married today and you are watching me or listening, and your husband had some fight with the father, and so never had the blessing from the father, I promise you, your children will face the same thing.
Father's blessings are powerful.
Master, don't joke. If you have a wife who never had any relationship with the father, if you marry her, watch what will happen to you. Don't joke. So people say that the people will react. So I say before you marry, establish the paternity sensibly. Never make a mistake to bring me a child and tell me, say, I want you to change the name of my child. Hey, do you know what it means to change name?
My father did the same thing. Let me. Yes, why? Because in the last marriage, right? The woman had a daughter, and I think the lady's name was. Yeah. I don't want to mention it. It was differently my kids. And my father changed the girl's name and put his name on the girl.
For what? Being
that he was taking care of the child.
They are taking care of the child as even Jesus Christ. You know Joseph is not the father of Jesus Christ. He's a caretaker. Are you aware?
I'm aware. So who's the father of Jesus? The Holy Spirit.
Thank you very much.
But
so Joseph is not.
But
he's a father figure.
Yeah.
So then Joseph comes to call Jesus Christ, Joseph. Who?
Wow.
So you come and change somebody's daughter's name. So when they're going to pay a bride price, your father is sitting there and smiling to receive a bride price of somebody's daughter. It's your family issue. Like I'll ask a very simple question. How is that daughter today?
Well, I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't know.
She will never be settled. Never be settled, I'm telling you.
I have to ask.
And any man that marries that girl will have troubles.
I'm going to ask.
You go and come back and if you are bold enough.
This one.
Come and tell everybody
I'm going to call Ghana tomorrow. Na me busa. The next program no.
Would they be sasena bra what is saying? Masa, they are the say be ma pon get west. Go be manka okoto donko. Na so nye donko. Obe wa started donko asefo. Hwe, me ka se bi kiro. Papa bi tu akwale bi din. Anja ne ba. Ye kwakoye ye obituary no. And I'm saying, you need to which I so. One more to intro stepchild. Frank Lutterodt. Because George Lutterodt, how? can Frank Lutterodt be a stepchild? Now let me establish. Between you only have a step brother, a step sister when the child is not your father's child. So you have step when your mother's child. A step is your mother's child. So I'm afraid me two way. Me step be me one. Me was step because me made it and Korani be fi. And in Korani number pako wo ba nyina no me step brother be awo, me step sister. They are my brothers because you are a step only when you are coming from another mother.
Okay.
But when you are from the same father, you are no step.
Oh wow.
Because step siblings are from a step.
Right. Okay.
So my mother's children are step. My father's children, if my father impregnate 200 women, I don't have step siblings. They are all my siblings.
Okay.
Establish that one first. So that's how steps are made. And so we are, I'm a step, my half sister. You can't have a half sister unless it's your mother's child. But if it's your father's child, it's not your half.
Why?
Because only children don't go.
Oh,
when we do a paternity test.
No. This, I don't understand. Okay, let me say this.
Okay.
Let me say this, right? My mother had 6 children.
Yes, your mother from who?
From my father.
So your father and your mother had how many children?
6.
Thank you.
My father had 10.
From with other women?
Yes,
so
four from outside.
So you don't have any step brother? They are all
what are you talking about?
They are not your step. They are all donko.
My half brother.
There's no half brother. If you like bring them and do a DNA.
They are all donko.
Check their DNA.
They are all donko anyway.
So check their DNA. You have the same DNA with you. The paternity will prove that your father did it. Okay. So they are all your siblings. So if you want to file for them to America today, if you file as a brother and they do a DNA, they are resemblance. But if your mother has a child, it's your step. So let's be careful the way we treat them. So if you think your father brought your father brought a child from another woman, so you are maltreating the person, you are maltreating yourself.
Okay.
So on the obituary they wrote step brother, and they wrote the guy's name Frank Lutterodt, and I said immediately at 12 by force.
Take it out.
Take it out. He is a step brother. Write his original name.
Okay.
And don't write Frank Lutterodt. Fireburn them. They say, what have I done? I say, watch it legally. The Frank Lutterodt has a share in the property of George Lutterodt, but he's not a sibling.
Right.
You've allowed this foolishness to go on. Frank Lutterodt has married. He has made the wife Mrs. Lutterodt. He has 4 kids. He has named all of them Georgina Lutterodt, Catherine Lutterodt, Wilhelmina Lutterodt, Frank Lutterodt, and George Lutterodt. The family has sat down foolishly because the father was alive. And that child he put the name on illegally has now started a Lutterodt family.
Right.
Now the man died. And I came and I said, no, we can't allow this to appear on the obituary. Because the obituary is a testament in the legal tenants. And a paralegal, you use it for all documentation. And everything that must be shared in the family, we have to share with him.
Right.
And the children are suffering because they have deceived the wise family. Kai, Masa, come and see people they want to kill me. I say you have deceived the woman you married family. You are not Lutterodt.
You are not.
So why do you go and marry a woman? They ask you from which house are you coming from? You go and bring people from Kumasi and go and tell them you are coming from the Lutterodt family. See the deception?
Right. And
Lutterodt, we are not from Kumasi. So the Lutterodt family doesn't even know they have any children that has been delivered because the man came into the marriage, and because the woman brought the son and said, "Ni papa e Jimmy for me person ni papa nya benefit if you want to know sisani dina ya ni Lutterodt mami send papa nya benefit," and this is what they did. Today the man is dead and gone, and this boy is suffering. Right now as I speak to you, the family now have understood what I said. They are impressing on him to change the name, change the wife's name, change the children's name, because he is not a family member. The mother says, why? She won't understand, because I said, no, the husband did it. But he didn't do it in the legal way as adoption. He did it in the name of love. Love me, love my dog. And you brought a dog that you don't know the owner. Don't make this mistake. So the guy started a church. And the church was not working. He started business. It was not working. And I told him, you will only survive
if you have your own,
have your own name. That was 4 years before the man died. He didn't take it. The church has collapsed. His business has collapsed. Right now he's back to zero. He's now telling me that what I said 4 years ago, he could have taken the advice. But the mother is standing, me playing. Who wants to send him here? Oh yeah, and you need so many ho. Go pay the papa not share papa. If your father is as useless as any animal on earth, his blessing is still
Very
important for you. So mothers, for the sake of your stepchildren you are bringing, let them have connection with who their father is. Right. I say use every means. So ubeko edrosu, ubeko sorry, ubeko koto. There so ye bia ma bofre bia ni baby a ofi na chi no ehu hia. Men father say metimi ahwe no. There be. Ehwe no nye de ye ka no. Baby oni baby ofi de ba. You can't come to America and then become a citizen of America now. Like I say, me grab me yes Antony Bio and fire. Now so you still your friend don't go.
Why don't go?
You still don't go. They were listening to the record. So the stepchild coming from the woman's place, the story behind the child will affect the marriage positively or negatively. So remember, it is a personal decision and a choice to pay the fees of the children you are bringing in the marriage. It's not a must.
Personal decision.
Yes. So when I give school fees of my children, and there are 3, plus yours 1, I give only 3 school fees.
No, that's wrong.
Tell me why it's wrong, like.
Because at least we are together, so if you're giving it to your children.
Who is together?
You are my husband.
Am I taking care of my children?
Yes, you are.
Where is his father?
It's not wrong, but now brought
No, where is his father?
I don't know where the father is. But
Thank you. So if you don't know where the father is, the father must take care of that child.
So which means, okay. Anyway, it's almost 11:30, and then we have to go. But I'm just telling you, yes, we did part 2. But Saturday, 9 p.m. sharp, right here at Park Banquet Hall, we are doing why do I marry? Why
single?
Why married?
Why married?
It's here somewhere. It's here for. Come on, let's continue with this discussion because it's very, very important, very, very funny. Very, very educative. And share ideas, you know, or if you have any question that you don't understand and has a buffer in your mind, just come. Now, don't take what he says until you arrive at a point that you feel, say, what you say. Don't listen to counselor with your emotions. You always fail. Don't.
Why you're telling them your experience or something?
Open your mind and then grab what is coming. If it's good, it will help you. But if not, let me pick up this call and let's see who it is, then we continue. Hello, we're doing crime. What can I say?
Because I think they are more Canada and topic and papa.
No,
it's the same topic.
It's the same topic, but maybe she's stepchildren.
Madam Bacho, the I understand in the first place.
Because now topic they say
managing stepchildren in marriage as a woman.
Stepchild in our as a woman, but we more can the way our quality see of our baby since like topic now. Yeah, it was stepchildren. Yes, she say whatever you guys were talking about, it didn't come. And then he's say whatever Kwalani Papa will be as a woman making sure say Papa no obey me asha Kwalano no. When any idea young Ghana for Mbano say yeah, Ghana from be managed to say you mean. Some of them more how now for policeman what for police are manikum. But they are now cool near Brufy. Aqualano and Shane woman or have a twist be the after one himself as go with a city and a man. So we did say here right now, the no child support almost wabumusio. And see what he's saying says, I say, oh, bad time or banu making sure say about Friday papa, a beshen no. So why who can say would say the minimal beer, Bakachani or Barney said, so would make a child support our own national wash about Fran Ubu. So it sounds run out to my minimum, my meaning to be fab of Obeyman and child support. And I knew Kung Fu for now, a problem. The dear just a man who ban the papa, no, and I had him no genie, but the ban were her own shen. And see, what kind of say a good Sabaka says, I say, Papa, be your shower, but baby, I am brown, young Ghana for 9 years to Quano, or them brandy dear and pet, would it do more in Bay Mana, almost so your barbonny, in the quest of the Aquala and Papa, obey my dear fan and child support, obey my dear for policeman, but if they are do shed them to your day or no. Very bad. So there are more topics, and I really want you guys to come back and talk about it because there are more way there. The quiet names are baby, but we are talking about how do you go now? How quite the first one more better now as from you baby our retiring by any baby don't talk to me, you are not my mother. And that's what I really wanted to. I will wait for next time.
Okay. That's a nana. I mean, so.
And you're not say. What's
Lutterodt, my musa fa. Yamia was Saturday him.
Was it? Ngofoka said we are not treating the topic. We want to establish who a stepchild is.
Right.
And the troubles in all the mind, in my introduction, Martin said, the troubles that will happen.
Oliver is asking for more.
That's how the ginger is.
Oliver is asking for more. My goodness. But it's so powerful. Let me talk about the ginger.
The American say, immediately you know the process of the stepchild. 95% of the problem in the marriage is solved.
Okay.
What's that? Okasano say, who couldn't phone back at me who are papa son now so that child's father. If you establish say me ni mawaro na bosumi bia nkolani fees no papa de ba hame if you aduane nkolani dia me baby say what I don't care about that, but if you make that child my
father is helping
in Ike yet sua you do baby a me mo mba 4 or baby kita kola ba ko na opre so be ware me de di kan no ba ko pe no awo ese wo dwen say uba wade no I going to do a cemented child. Your friend is cemented child. Omuba wale na se opeso benyim
no ba ko na link
so that na akola na that cement and se sia na me wo 4 ono wo 1 and akola ba ko na ba no
6
sa akola no ko ware wa bre so that we are trying to establish the fact that stepchild, the process by which the stepchild comes into the marriage is what you need to understand, then you can manage them in the marriage. So where our time is and we're leaving it here, we'll come back to make people, and I promise you, I'll do it before.
Next week, Wednesday, we do it.
I'll do it before I leave this country.
Yeah.
So that we'll learn how to manage them. But before I leave, and as we are wrapping up, every mother listening to me, learn to know that you are the homemaker. There's no treatment you give to anybody's stepchild that a child will take it clear. The Bible says in the book of Hebrews 12:13, I think 12:13, yes. It says clearly that there is no discipline that is pleasant to any child, but the end thereof becomes a pleasure. Which means there's nobody's child that will live with you that you treat them anyhow, nicely, that they will think you are being nice to them. If you give them the best part of the food, they'll still think that you are poisoning, that's give them the best part. Once they are step, let them enjoy as a stepchild.
Okay.
Ike, one of the things we never spoke about our next week is that there are some stepchildren that comes into the family, and your wife will hate them till they die. Those stepchildren are the one that you trans ye nyina ya bre ye nyinu. Wako wo dia be fie.
Yeah.
Enwenu ni adofo. E komo ye beto aso daji. Don't offend the earth
and
don't
birth
offend
canal.
A birth canal.
Well, Papa, let me say this funny. It's something funny. Mom be in the class or see now. Living with a stepmother and everything now, and the stepmother when the mother will be now. You did you could cry went through that. It really training in our boom. Can see about remember be a baby 6. You did. Now I was the youngest among my stepmother's children. Now you know you trying to see you have to eat very fast. Yes, obey job. Na nam no ofanam na na waka. No, I want the next person.
Thank you.
One swaka.
Thank you.
One person swaka.
Thank you.
Now, everybody so last no, na can't test you.
And that was better.
Okay, yeah.
But you know what we were doing was good?
So
teaching you how to share.
So the first person will bet you no waka. No, everybody so na can't test you. How do you see the
I know the last one.
I'm the last person.
So what do you
I was the youngest among
them. That's
them.
okay. It's normal. And we're teaching you how to share.
Oh my goodness. But I was the last. Sometimes I don't even get some. What about
because you are the last. Like, if you understand,
we've been through a lot.
Thank you.
And it has strengthened us. So in the treatment I had from my mom before separation, I'm a man who the pain because this woman made me wash my school uniform at the age of 6.
Congratulations.
Now you're the slate. My free school no, my coach was slate the first time. Maybe I'm not slate no, me. And I chuck also. And I mean so.
And I the year what
me do fear pay. Hey! See.
Thank you.
Just imagine.
When see?
Me see here since that time, When
see
me see me screen from sad.
Then I'll touch her.
So my mom,
I love.
She's late, but hey, she's the best ever.
Thank you.
I love her to pieces.
So, wow. Na make say yentiti nkwala ne say daachi say wo papa ko ware foforo a wo bayi maye ba mema kun ko ware foforo na oyire ne yire na enko tankola na say wa yo ma kwadro
enemi nidi o maka ma metimi nidi
o de wanya kai do kom na ende o me dem kai ma me kom na de me nti una ndidi a I mean on a lighter note I'm saying that let's all be careful no matter how stepchild comes.
Yes.
Learn to manage them because the troubles on earth today is because Sarah didn't know how to manage
Ishmael. Right. Oh, yeah.
The suffering of Christians and Muslims today is because Sarah didn't meet Counselor Lutterodt to educate her
how to
manage
Ishmael.
We are in pain. The Ishmaelites are more richer than we, the Isaac people.
Okay.
Because the blessing of God went to Ishmael.
Wow.
And that's the truth. We cannot.
I thought Isaac was a blessed child.
No, Ishmael is. The Bible didn't say that if you give birth with any woman or a specific woman, I'll bless the child. You see, the first child out of your loins.
Okay.
So once Ishmael came, no matter where, there are people that God told us that every first child you have, I'll bless. So once we went to do away first, that away is blessed.
Okay. What home crap on you?
And to the home, no, you are worrying about your home, but my firstborn is away. And to be better, send away their wolf. Now, on tia says away near a blessing because blessing not a kind of away.
Okay.
And you know, living with a stepchild will never be easy. Can never be easy because you won't mean you'll be there ye.
And chan with you.
Never. Yet twice when you do baby will give people the management skills of stepchildren because a door super and a new one's ever. Or baby a reason baba how to become a second wife or how to accommodate
a second wife.
Other women.
A second, okay.
As for sons, you don't raise them to accommodate more women because naturally men were created not to marry one woman. So it's natural.
Hey, it is good for the men
to go for it. Every man listening to me, I repeat, if you've impregnated any woman anywhere, whether you denied in the first place, now, wherever you are, go back and do the right thing. Every man who you are marrying any other woman today, if by adoption for documentation purpose, you are changing the name for that particular thing, that's a legal thing. But if it is natural that you feel like you want to change the guy's name because your wife says change it because the father is useless, think twice because the blessing of that child is still in the hands
of the father
of that useless father. No woman should tell your current husband that your ex-husband was useless and foolish. When your children know their father is useless and you gave yourself to him to impregnate you, they see you as a double foolish woman. Yeah. I thank all of you. God bless all of you. The ginger is still in town, like I said. You can call Ike or you can call 646-713. You can type it for them on the Facebook. If you want the ginger, 646. So 646-713-5456. I repeat, if you want the ginger, anywhere you are, 646-713-5456. Or you can contact Ike. Ike will put his number there too as well. Anywhere you are. 646-713-5456. Call that number. You reach Mavis wherever she is. She will send it to you. For the ginger, just call. And as for the show, the flyer is always on the Declare Radio. We are doing a Saturday camp, April 13th. It's my birthday as well. Those of you who have not given me a birthday gift before, as you can come with it. Remember that this our show we're doing is just a donation. We are not doing a gate fee. We are not having a fixed charge, but we're doing a donation that will go
on counselor's birthday.
Support everything that we are going to do. So come with a donation, your $200, your $300, your $600. We are going to knowledge is what we are going to do. Come and share with us.
Knowledge is power.
Come and share with us whatever you have. Remember, don't end it. Remember that today we have done our best with the first part of it.
Yes.
The ginger is here for you. Just get it. Just $10. We have the $5 one too.
Yes.
And I also want to encourage all of you who want to have a branded flags like this. That one too is also ready. You just need your details. I'll do what you're supposed to do for yourself. I'm grateful. Thank you so much.
It will be in my car. I have a sample in my car.
Thank you.
My mom wanted to see why.
Thank you so much. I'm happy.
So, DJ Ken Franklin, thanks for joining us. Alberta Buzia and Darcy. Nana, thanks for your Nana Adu Dankwa. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Saturday coming. Saturday coming. April 13th, right here. Why single?
Why single? If you want more detail on that show, it is 347 200 208 120. 347 2008 120. Don't miss this show. I want to say a big thank you to Frank Enchi and Daniel Ting. Greetings to all of you on Facebook. I want to say thank you to Mavis. Say thank you to Mamea, Nana, Ohima, all of you. Say thank you. Great
thank you for the ginger.
Condolences to Nana Hima for her loss as well.
Mahima bakupe yako what the watch it.
Ne yako and that from and better. Nyami shiramu onto munkwem till I see you on Saturday.
Until then, we see. Nyami aduma Saturday mumra. Niensa.
But I promise to come back with the part 2 of managing steps in marriage. I promise you it will come.
Abeku and papa. Abeku.